How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews. Back with a little bit of mystery beer, courtesy of my boy Rick. Coming out of Michigan here. What do we got? Ooh, big beer time. Oh, big stout time. What other beers am I reviewing tonight? Did I make a mistake? Anyway, mystery beers are never a mistake. Let me put it like that. Anyway, classic mystery beer stylings. I poured that like an awesome person, and by awesome person, not that awesome of a person. I don't know if this is a nitro beer, but it has that cascading deliciousness that you expect from a nitro beer. So you're talking about almost 4 fingers of infinitely deliciously fluffy, creamy head that this dude poured like an awesome guy. Honestly, it looks pretty much just like a chocolate Cool Whippy kind of creaminess on top. So like right around where I like my coffee to look, maybe a little bit lighter. It's got this rich kind of brownish mahogany kind of darkness to the beer. So what do we have? We can do a dark lager of some sorts. We could do a porter. We could do a stout. With that head, I wouldn't imagine it would be a lagered beer. We'll see what's what, though. See if we can actually get a nose through this sucker. Nuts. I'm getting a big, huge nutty maltiness. Like gigantic hazelnut. Yeah, it might even be peanut butter. It's just that head so big it can't really come through there. But there's this huge, big nut component. Comes off a little bit sweet, little bit soft pastry, but I think it's a low ABV beer. Doesn't make sense. You have to get a little 12-ounce can. Might be a little bit higher ABV jam, but that nut leads it away. A bit of roasted malt. A little bit of soft confectionery kind of milkiness. Kind of could be an oatmeal thing. Could be a little bit of lactose floating around. Done and done. Nut-based beer. Let's dive in. Cheers. Nut stash. One more sip. I'll start talking about it. It's actually kind of thinnish for what I thought it was going to be. I mean, obviously you eat that soft, creamy kind of head portion of the show first, but then it kind of follows a little bit of thinness. Not a huge sweet component to it. There's a decent bittering to it. I'm going to lean heavily into a hazelnut, even though it does give me echoes of a peanut butter kind of vibe to it. Cheat and look at the date on this. I actually can't see. Actually, this looks pretty fresh. There's a bittering component to it. There's a big nutty component to it that I believe is hazelnut. I don't think it's peanut butter. I think this is low ABV. I think this is right around like 5.5, 6 and change. So let's go 6.2 for the sake of conversation. So this is somebody's hazelnut. Man, I'm fighting back and forth. It's got to be peanut butter, man. It's got to be peanut butter. But it's a very low dose of peanut butter. Because I can't see hazelnut getting this vibrant. Let's go peanut butter. Even though it's not that aggressive on the peanut butter end of things. So it's a 6.2% peanut butter porter. Peanut butter oatmeal porter. The mouthfeel leaves me a little bit to be desired here as far as an oatmeal stout goes, but there is a soft confectionery thing to it, and I don't think there's lactose involved. So I'm going to go with a 6.2% peanut butter oatmeal porter. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how bad I am. Man, I've been sucking at mystery beers. There was a time there where I was crushing mystery beers. I was like, right, so often, more than not. And now we have a barrel-aged beer. This is Nutter Your Business Peanut Butter Stout. 10%. I did not think this was 10%. Armory Brewing, Right to Bear Craft, is not Nutter Your Business Peanut Butter Stout. And it does peanut butter out. Okay, it's a barrel-aged peanut butter oatmeal stout. They don't tell you what kind of barrel, though. I'm really curious. I did not think this is 10%. This is very, very dangerous as far as beer goes. I mean, that's 10%? I'm blown away by how small this beer drinks. It's robust. There's a nice bittering to it. There's multiple levels of chocolate. Man, I whiffed big time on ABV here. I mean, I called it a peanut butter oatmeal stout. I got all that right. But I missed a barrel, too. I'm really curious what kind of barrel they used on this. I'll have to look it up. Because I don't get a huge kind of spirit component on it. Sure, there's a little bit of soft, fruity characteristics to it. If I really want to reach, I can get some. But with how easy this drank, and how aggressive this head was, when's the last time you saw a head come off a beer that was 10% plus in combination with being barrel aged? That doesn't happen. So, yeah, that's weird. That's very, very weird. But I was half right. There you go. No barrel. ABV was off, but the base beer, I got that portion of the show. So, yeah, I didn't do well, but I wasn't the worst one I've ever done. Let's put it that way. Yeah, very fun. Thank you very much, Rick, for sending this off. Very cool. I don't know if I mentioned it yet. Rick sent this off from Michigan. And it's dangerous. I would say I like it, but I would like it if it was a 6% beer, not a 10% beer, only because it just lacks the impact of a 10% beer. You know, usually you're talking about thick, dense legs on here. You're getting super kind of lacing on the glass. I'm almost at a point where I'm kind of like, is it really 10%? Really? That kind of thing going on. But it's a tasty beverage. There's nothing negative to it. There's none of that metallic astringency I'm quite susceptible to darker beers. The peanut butter's there, but not over the top. I appreciate that. It comes off a little bit thin in the oatmeal stout territory, like I said earlier, but once you figure out and combine the fact that it is a barrel-aged beer, you kind of see why it would come off that way, but it just lacks that kind of barrel-aged component to really take it over the top. Label-wise, it's all right. It's a bunch of dudes wearing barrels in the background with some cursive-ish kind of stuff going on. So yeah, fun beer. Is this one of the better barrel-aged adjunct stouts that I've had as of late? I don't want to leave it out, but it's in, but it's just like, hey, we'll let you in. It's Christian Leitner and the dream team here. It's kind of in there, but it just lacks. How do I put this? If I reel this back in and be like drinking this as what I said it was, like if this was a 5% peanut butter oatmeal stout, it would be one of the better ones I've had. But since it is high ABV and there's a barrel involved, that's what keeps it from being really fantastical, because those two parts are quite hidden, at least for this guy. Value and availability, no idea. Rick's going to have to let us know what's what and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you like peanut butter and stouts, and you like your big stouts to drink small, you will like this. So there you go. Review in the books. Mystery beer in the books, mind you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Mystery beers are the funnerest. If you ever want to contribute, more than welcome to reach out. Matt at massivebeers.com or massivebeers@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Down there, if you want to talk about this stuff. Massive Beers, if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massif, if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting stuff. It's coming back. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of Armory Brewing right now. And or Mystery Beers. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.